What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. If you are new here, my name is G.LorelleMakeup. Well, my name is Gabrielle. I go by G.LorelleMakeup. And in today's video, I just kind of wanted to do a little chit chat, get ready with me maybe. I do have some new setting sprays and primers that I wanted to try out. So this brand I have been seeing all over TikTok. It is called the Beauty Crop. I've never heard of them, never used their products. So I do have the Pore Filling Mattifying Mist. They do have a hydrating dual phase setting spray. Also with those setting mists, they do also have primers. So I have the pore blurring primer here, and then I have the gripping primer, which is more of like hydrating. Honestly, because my skin does feel a little bit more dry, I am just going to go in with the hydrating set. But I did something very simple on the eyes. I am still currently in the process of doing like my eye drops. Girl, I had pink eye from my kids. We've been sick since like the week after Thanksgiving. And as much as I feel like we don't like to claim it, it's like the way that I was coughing, the way that I lost my voice and everything, I definitely feel like, okay, it was probably COVID. But I thank God it wasn't as bad as the first time, you know, we ever caught COVID. So I did something very simple on the eyes. Honestly, I just did mascara. And then I did use the Makeup by Mario Ethereal Eyes palette. And I just pretty much took these two brown shades and just kind of ran them on the outer corner. I did this lighter nude shade more of in the inner corner. Again, just some Fenty mascara. So enough of the rambling, you guys. Let's go ahead and jump into just this quick little get ready with me. Again, I'm going to be testing out these two new products. They're new to me. I also did pick up their liquid bronzer. So I'm also going to try this out as well today and just kind of see how I feel about it. It is very small, but they only had the one size. So we're going to try that out. I am going to do a wear test. So I'll do my makeup here with you guys. I'll do a video at the end where I'm kind of checking in just to see how everything held up for today with the Beauty Crop's setting mist and the primer. And before we jump into the video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment down below if you've tried these products, and let's go ahead and jump into the video. All right, you guys, so this is the Ooh Cherry Gripping Primer. It's a hydrating gripping primer formulated with cherry extract and hyaluronic acid. It's an oil-free makeup gripping gel primer that helps hydrate the skin while making makeup last all day. So that is definitely something I want to see. I like this little squeezy tube. And again, this was like the only size. So I honestly caught these on a good sale. I purchased these like Black Friday. Oh, you see how it kind of, it's like a little red tint on the skin. I bought these. It does not have a strong cherry scent at all, which is good. So they had like little gift sets. Even though they're full size, they did have little sets on their website. I will leave the website link down below in the description box in case you guys want to check this out. Definitely has a glow to it for sure. I'm gonna let this sit for a little minute just to kind of see how the texture gets. I would like to kind of use the pore filling one, because the pore blurring primer that they have, it is a mattifying and pore minimizing primer. Has niacinamide and green tea extract. So I'm just gonna put a small dab on my finger and just kind of put it. It does have that soft, like that soft silicone type of feel. If you've tried the Hourglass primer in the glass bottle, the texture of it feels like that for the pore filling one. I'm just gonna put that in that area. So we're gonna let that sit, let it do what it do, and then we will go ahead and jump into the rest of the face. All right, you guys, so it's not as like sticky or tacky as other gripping primers that I feel like we've used that are on the market. For foundation today, I'm doing drugstore, which is kind of unlike me, but these were two foundations. Like, I feel like so many people rave about the L'Oreal Infallible, and I bought it a long time ago, used it, gave it to my mother, and I kind of don't remember much about it, so I repurchased it. And then I do have the Wet n Wild Dewy Photo Focus Foundation in the shade Caramel. This used to be my go-to. I'm just gonna mix the two, create like a little concoction. The face kind of feels a little tight, but nothing too crazy, obviously. I'm just gonna do one pump of the L'Oreal in the back of my hand. And these are definitely two different colors. I feel like the L'Oreal, which is shade 485, is a little bit more neutral. And of course the Wet n Wild looks a little bit more like golden. So I'm just gonna mix the two. Just kind of place it. Not a bad shade match at all. And again, the L'Oreal is shade 485. So I do just kind of want to share a little bit about where I've been. So Thanksgiving, you guys, we went on a family, cabin trip. We had a cabin. It was like 20 plus of us there, or about 20 of us, who knows. If I remember, I'll insert a picture. And it was like us, all of our kids, all of that good stuff. Went to the water park. We pretty much cooked Thanksgiving there. Like, you know, of course, some of us cooked and prepped our food at home before driving to the cabin. And we pretty much had Thanksgiving that Friday. Now, one thing about me, I love to cook. And my husband keeps telling me to cook on my channel. I don't know, but I love to cook. I grew up watching my grandmother cook and all of that. So I still cooked a small Thanksgiving dinner for my household that Thursday. Because I was only in charge of like macaroni and cheese and sweet potatoes on that Friday. So I was like, okay, but I still cooked that Thursday. Now, it's just been a heck of an end of November and beginning of December. So, Thanksgiving Day, we have a brand new stove. Once I got done cooking, 10 minutes after I turned the oven off, the carbon monoxide detector went off. That has never happened to me in my life. So, fire department came. It was just like, girl, it was a mess. So, luckily, we were okay. You know, we've pretty much been getting the runaround about this stove. Like, is it because it's a newer stove? Like, stoves are not cheap. And I feel like I should be able to cook however many hours on whatever temperature and that not happen. That never happened with our old stove. So I'm just like, okay, do we have a bad stove? Like, was it defective? Like, what's going on? So that was that issue. So I really felt like we needed that weekend getaway with the family. We came back Sunday. That Monday, my oldest, my middle child, both of his eyes were just pink, like pink. Haus Labs concealer. Both of his eyes were just pink. And he didn't have much discharge. But I'm like, oh, this looks too close to my... I do have two Haus Labs concealers. This one looks a little bit too close to my skin tone. I did not bring the other one down, so I'm just going to go in with Huda Beauty in the shade Cookie Dough. I'm just going to place that right on top. So, he's coughing everywhere, and then the oldest one, he starts coughing, and it's like this, like, it was like a dry cough. And then I could tell because, like, so that Monday, my oldest one, his school called, I want to say maybe 5 minutes after he got to school, and was like, he needs to be picked up. He just vomited. I was like, what? So I go and pick him up. I let the middle one stay home because he just was like, the way he was just like laying there. I'm like, you don't feel good. Like, I could tell, like, the energy levels with your kids, like, you could kind of tell, like, okay, you don't feel good. So they stayed, you know, they were home with me that Monday. And yeah, so like that Tuesday, I just felt like they were just, you know, it's like you could tell when they're just not themselves. So I was just pretty much kind of like watching after them. Like, okay, what's wrong? What's going on? By that Thursday, this is the Beauty Crop liquid bronzer. This is what it's looking like. It is a little light for what I would like to go for, and this is in the shade Almond. They only have 4 shades though. And I was a little scared to purchase the 2 other shades, but maybe this will be good on like a no makeup day. I might buy the 3rd shade just to kind of see what it looks like. So yeah, so anyway, he, you know, by that Thursday, the little one, I'm looking at him, like the little one starts coughing. The 4-year-old, he's coughing. He's like crying. I see all of this discharge in the inner corner of his eye. I was like, are you kidding me? So I call his pediatrician. We take him in for like an emergency, like, you know, sick visit. And he was up all in the middle of the night. And he kept saying, it hurts, it hurts. So I'm like, what hurts? So we get to the doctor. He has an ear infection on top of pink eye. So she gave me, obviously, like the antibiotic for him, like to take it. It should have helped with both. So I want to say that Friday, so this is all happening the week after, you know, Thanksgiving. That Friday, my throat was on fire. And I'm like, what the heck? Now, I get it. Like with being a mom, you know, when your kids are sick, and not even just necessarily being a mom, because even with dads, like sometimes your kids just want to lay under you. They want that comfort, and you can't deny them that. You know what I mean? So all of them are like laying under me. It's like this whole like, you know, mom, you know, in my face. I'm like, I knew like, okay, I'm bound to get sick at this point. So, oh man, I forgot to do liquid blush. So let me do that. This is the Blush Lily by Juvia's Place. Do a little dab. I don't need much. So my throat is on fire. I wake up Saturday. My throat was fine. And I had no other symptoms. So I was like, okay, cool. Because I had makeup to do. I did my cousin and my aunt's makeup for my cousin's baby shower. So I was like, okay, cool. Like, you know, I'm okay. Like, let me go do their makeup. You know, the baby shower's today, blah, blah, blah. Saturday, I'm good. Sunday, I'm good. Monday, which was last Monday. Oh my gosh. When I tell y'all, I had the driest cough known to man. And the cough was so bad, I had completely lost my voice. I sounded hideous. Like, my kids were even like, ugh. Like, they were like, you sound ridiculous. I'm like, whoa, thank you. Like, I got it from y'all, you know. So it's like we were just all in here. Like, it was so bad. Like, and my husband was like, that's the same cough you had when we had COVID. And I was like, damn, it is. You know, like, I was like, okay. So, I mean, just cough after cough after cough. Like, it was nonstop. Then, for me, it was mainly the coughing. I didn't really experience, what else? Oh, it was the coughing, and then I started to feel, you know, like post-nasal drip. So I kind of felt like all in here, it was just tight. And when I would lean my head to certain sides, I would feel it draining. And I was just coughing. So I went to like urgent care. They gave me these pills for like cough suppressant and like the nasal drops. To me, I just kind of feel like, like, I only took one of the cough pills because I was just like, I don't know. It's like you went to urgent care, but you scared to take what they gave you. Like, girl, grow up. So, for setting powder, I used the Kimchi Chic Puff Puff Pass Set and Bake. This is in the shade Banana number 2. Pressed powder, I'm going to use Maybelline Fit Me in the shade 332. And this is just going to kind of set the perimeter of my face. I don't have my sponge down here, like my powder puff. So that's why I used a brush to set under my under eyes. That's not typically what I like to do anymore, because I just don't feel like it gives me the, you know, what I like. But it's cool. We working with what we got down here. So anywho, I am just steady coughing, like I'm trying to drink teas. I'm trying to, you know, then I want to say this week. So I had the cough for the whole week, right? This week, which is day, I don't know. I want to say it was Tuesday of this week. I started noticing at night, my eye got pink. And I had, my little one looked at me and was like, ew, wipe it. And I said, wipe what? I look in the mirror, glob, like from the pink eye. I'm like, you have to be kidding me. So then now my husband is sick. Like, his voice is gone. He's coughing. His throat's on fire. I'm just like, can we please clear this house out? Like, my mother was sick. Girl. So it's been rough. It has been rough, you guys, for real. All right, you guys. So I already put my lip liner on. This is Rare Beauty Lip Liner in Strong. My battery is running low. So for blush, we are using Dragon Fruit Days by Haus Labs. I'm just going to apply this on the cheeks. I did not want to do, I typically like to do like eyeliner on my lower lash line, but because I'm still doing like my eye drops for now, I'm just gonna not even bother. I thought I brought some bronzer down here. Highlighter, this is LYS Aim High highlighter in the shade Brave. So of course I typically just put my highlighter here on the nose, Cupid's bow, and then bronzer. I swear I thought I brought some bronzer down here. Oh, I did. MAC bronzer. This is the matte bronzer in Deep Golden, their newer bronzer. So we're just going to bronze the perimeter of our face. And then for the lipstick, we are doing Give in the shade Camo. All right, I'm not sure where it stopped at because my battery had died. I had to change my battery, but again, I just put a little bit of this MAC bronzer around the perimeter of the face. I feel like the skin is looking good. For me to not have worn makeup in quite a few days, I feel like, you know, I'm looking a little put together finally. Again, this is Camo by Give, which is Gwen Stefani. I think I just want to do a matte lip today. I'm gonna go back over with the lip liner. Again, Rare Beauty Strong. Okay. So, yes, you guys. So, that has pretty much been my life since the week before Thanksgiving. So, that is kind of why I've been MIA. What I do want to do is definitely get to the point of creating more content. And just not being afraid. I think for me, I am such a... Honestly, I'm a person as to myself. I don't really like to show much of me. So I do want to maybe get into like vlogging, taking you guys with me when I go shopping, doing things like that, cooking, or just opening myself up more on my channel in order to just kind of draw more attention. I feel like I've thrived more on YouTube than I have TikTok and Instagram. I just can't. I think I am still one of those people, like, I don't like to see what other people say that is negative. That bothers me, because it's like, I'm just trying here. Like, I'm an everyday person just like you. And some people online can be very mean and rude, but I feel like that's what you're signing up for at the same time. So it's kind of like, I'm just like still in that mindset of like, I care too much about what people think and I want to get out of it. So I definitely want to try to do more on my channel. So definitely, if you guys have any video ideas, if there are any products you want me to review, definitely let me know in the comments. I don't feel like there's been anything that has come out recently that just really drew, like, it grabbed me, like, oh, I want that. And honestly, I feel like that's why I started ordering from like P. Louise, Beauty Crop. I've been on Beauty Bay looking at stuff because I just haven't been excited by anything else that I've seen coming out. I'm not necessarily the type of person that goes out and buys a whole bunch of lip products. For one, I have so many of them that I still have not used, but I don't like every color lipstick or lip gloss, or, you know what I mean? So it'd be like, I don't want to be wasteful, knowing that I'm not going to use it. I'm just not, I've never been that type of person. But definitely, if there's anything you guys want to see me review, that's what I'm here for. So just let me know. I'm going to go ahead and set the face with the Hydrating Setting Mist by Beauty Crop. Do a... Oh. It's very light, like you can't even really feel it, but I see it. Okay, I have my fan, I think, somewhere. Let's see. I like it though. Like, I love the mister because I feel like it's not going to get those splotchy dots on your face. So I really do like that. But this is cute. This is cute. Yes, I just kept it very simple on the eyes for now because obviously, like I said, I should be good. I should be done with my eye drops by Monday. And so once I'm done, I feel like, okay, I might be at that point where I can do like lashes, different color eyeshadows and all of that good stuff. But this is what the skin is looking like, you guys. This is the completed look. I definitely see the hydration. Let me kind of look a little bit closer on the nose. I feel like the nose area looks smooth. Everything looks good. Again, I mixed the two drugstore foundations. I feel like everything applied very well over these primers. So again, I'm excited to see. I'm probably, let's see, what time is it? I don't never get nothing in order, y'all, ever. It's currently 10:32. 10:32. So I am going to go about my day. I will probably wear, I'm going to leave this on probably to about 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock tonight, being very honest. But I might just do a check-in at 6 or 7, just kind of see how everything is holding up for the most part. But yes, you guys, this is what we are looking like with the Beauty Crop Hydrating Primer and Setting Spray, and then also the Pore Filling Primer that I put in my T-zone. So yeah, I will check back in with you guys in a little bit, and we'll wrap this thing up. All right, y'all, so this is what the skin is looking like 6 hours after doing my makeup. I feel like I could definitely touch this up with some powder. Don't judge my gray hairs, y'all. It's getting real out here for me. Just at the tender age of 32. But anywho, I could touch this up with some powder and I feel like bring it back to life. But honestly, I really like it. I feel like my makeup has held up very well and it still looks put together, no patchiness. So it's a win for me. So that is it for today's video, you guys. Let me know what you think of the primer, the liquid bronzer, the setting spray. Again, I personally like them, and I can't wait to actually really give the mattifying primer. Even though I use the mattifying primer in my T-zone, it's pore filling and mattifying. Even though I use it in my T-zone, I do personally feel like it's not a dry matte. So I feel like you can get away with it at any time of the year, in my personal opinion. But I really do like these products. Again, I have everything linked down below if you guys want to check them out, try it out. They do have some setting powders that I think I'm going to go ahead and order. They do have like a pink powder as well. The only pink powder that I have is by one size, so I think I'm going to go ahead and purchase these, give them a go, and see how they work out for me. And I'm really excited about that. Again, let me know if there are some other brands or any other makeup products you guys would like to see here on my channel, or any other type of content. Definitely be sure to let me know. And that is it for today's video, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for those of you that stick around. You're not unsubscribing, you know, if I don't post in a certain amount of time or anything like that, because I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying. But thank you guys so much. I hope you all stay safe and be blessed. Enjoy the holidays as much as you can. And I'm sending you guys all of my love and all of that good stuff. Happiness, happy vibes, all of that. You guys take care. Stay safe, be blessed. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.